Right, so today I'm going to be showing you how I managed to get to Masters 3. These are just some of the replays. I'll show you I'll show you three and a half. I'll show you the one where I'm about 10 trophies away and I just lose at the last second. Um that but I'll speed that one up quite a bit. Okay, so here up against Lynx, Mega Knights gets on the tower. He's got two buildings, both of them level 13. One of them Furnace and one of them Goblin Hut. The really annoying Goblin Hut. Two extremely strong win conditions. Two I can counter, but I can only counter one at a time. Especially if he goes opposite lane with it, so I've got to be very careful. I do not know this in the moment of time I play. I know this now, but I did not know this in the moment of time. So, our good defense there. We go with a Skelly Barrel. We gotta keep applying the pressure. Skeleton Barrel drops, gets the death damage, and then Skeleton's on the tower. And then Inferno Dragon on the tower, sorted out with an Ewers, but the Skeletons finish it off. Now here, I'm waiting. I was thinking about Night Witch, but I thought I'd take the extra Ewers shot and get the Mega Knight down, be safe. Don't take too many risks with it. So yeah, the Mega Knights, we're just going to speed this one up a bit. Mega Knight does some very good work, jumps on the tower, and then Executioner is down for the Furnace, and he goes minor, so we're going to NATO, and then he applies some good pressure there as we'll slow it down. We manage to stop it, and then the Witch eventually dies. We'll get it back to ×1 now. Mega Knight does a big jump, and it hits the Ewers with a charge as well. It's taking down the Gob Hut. The minor, very good minor by the opponent there, because if that Executioner got on the Ewers and those other cards, it would have been dangerous. Now he goes with a Hog Rider. This is really dangerous. I go I drag. E was sort of sorted out, and Night Witch will sort out the Hog Rider. But we had to zap that Ewers. It was important we did that. And now that we've got this damage advantage, he goes Royal Giant. Scary stuff, but we have NATO in hand. And I was just hoping that nothing too bad happened after that. But once that NATO was down, ultimately it was my game. Right. So that's the first one. Now let's get into the second one. I think I'll show you. I won't show you the MD one, the one when I beat him, because I just want to show you like the ones closer to the 5,600 trophy range, and I think this one's a better replay anyway. So here I NATO. It's on ×2. I'm willing to take all that hog damage just to get the King Tower activation and not have to worry about that Hog Rider, just so I can sort that Dark Prince out, because I think I'm not going to be conceding a 3 crown. Well, that was just what I thought anyway. Executioner does good work, and he misses the Valkyrie. So that means Mega Knight does good damage on his tower. We go I drag here, as we go back to ×1. I drag will sort out the Dark Prince, and the Death Bat from the Night Witch will sort out the Valkyrie. Meanwhile, the I drag will do that as well. So he goes Flying Machine, interesting, and then I'll just zap there to get to the Executioner. Fortunately, the Baby Dragon does get on the tower, but fortunately the Executioner sorted out that Flying Machine before we had problems with that. Now we'll go Skelly Barrel, apply some pressure, see what he's got. He goes Knight for the Executioner and Valkyrie, but a few Skeletons get a couple of hits there, taking it down to, I believe, 1333. Perfect. Then we go with the Mega Knight. Well, that sorts out the Valkyrie there pretty easily, and then there you go, sorted out. So now I'm waiting to see what he plays. He plays Flying Machine, but that's not going to work. He plays Baby Dragon. Tower's already going to go down. The I Drag is just going to clean up all those cards very nicely. Then the Inferno Dragon is going to take out this Baby Dragon. And then for me, I'm pretty sure I know this one is mine, but So I'll just apply a bit of pressure on the right lane here, see what he's got, see what he hasn't got. And then Hog Rider gets a couple of hits, and then we'll go Eye-Jag in the back here. That's going to be that. And I believe we Mega Knight just for a little bit of fun and non-safety. And then because I am truly a safety guy on Nado. So that's replay number 2. I'm skipped over one because I didn't think it was... Well, it was good, but it's not the one. I have to show you this loss. It is unfortunate. So we'll times 4 everything. It doesn't really matter what happens here. Skelly Barrel, Wizard, Valkyrie, Executioner, he rages, yada 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 yada. Mega Knight on the tower. Yeah, then he goes Balloon. Balloon catches me out, gets a hit. And then we push with the Hog, and then that happens. And then Valkyrie doesn't get the tower, but it keeps working on the Executioner. Then we take a slight damage advantage. Mega Knight plays so Wizard wouldn't get splash, and then zap. Yada, 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 yada. And then, okay, here we go. So here, I Nado, making sure the defense is on point. Then we'll go Mega Knight, sort out the Hog Rider. And now this is where we go with the Hog push. Hog. And then we go Skelly Barrel, and then we'll zap the bats, I believe. Or do we... Yeah, we zap the bats on the left side. Skelly Barrel gets the death damage, and one of the skeletons far right of the tower gets a connection. Now, I think I've got this, but I know I have to be very careful. And if my tornado is a little bit further back... Oh, fam. And he takes the tower down... Now, he's got the damage advantage, but he goes Balloon straight away. I do not have the stuff for that. I have to zap the bats, and I miss the Balloon zap. His skeletons are on my tower. And he takes it down to 111, but ultimately, this is not looking great. I go Mega Knight, but I miss the Hog, and I don't have enough elixir for the tornado in time. So, and he raged as well. So that was really unfortunate, and I was very annoyed. I was about to beat my personal best. And then we have this game, which is outstanding. This is too close. We'll times to it just till we get to a bit of action. I Hog, Barbarians down, then we go Executioner. So I'm talking a wee bit ahead of time because I know what happens, and then we get a bit of Executioner value when he goes Wizard, and then we Mega Knight, and we should have tornadoed, but I didn't. And then we go Eye-Jag because I don't know what he's got, and then we play a clever Nado and Zap just to get the Eye-Jag on the tower and take it down, but then he plays Royal Hogs cleverly, catches me out. I'll stop it at ×1 there. Executioner does pretty good work. Would have been much better if we had the Mega Knight, but clever play by him. Just making sure he gets some of that damage advantage back. Well, some of the damage back. But to whole tower. And he's got big spells, so he's got Zap and the Fireball and the Hog. That's usually guarantee you one hit automatically, so... And now Night Witch in the back, and then I'm just going to Mega Knight. And he goes with the Fireball, clever Fireball, but it doesn't take the tower down. He goes Zap here. I know he goes Zap here. Mega Knight does a charge. I believe I go, yep, I do. I do go Eye-Jag. Mega Knight gets on the tower, but he plays clever Barbarians there, making sure my Eye-Jag does not get on the tower. And he Wizards to help clean it up. I zap here, get back to the cycle. Then he catches me without the 2 best counters to his Royal Hogs. He fireballs, good fireball, and he gets a bit more damage advantage. He zaps there. Luckily, the death bats are super helpful. And we go with the Mega Knight push here, which he responds to with Barbarians. And then the bats doing some good work there. We zap here, I believe. Yeah, just trying to kill those as much of those minion horde as possible, as much of that minion horde as possible. And then he fireballs that tower because he has to. but he probably could have saved it for a zap, which means iDrag gets a bit of damage on his tower, but he's got a damage advantage now, and quite a significant one, so I've got to be very careful. I'm up here and just in time, and then the fireball's down, the fireball's down, the fireball's down, but no. Super, super close. Thank goodness for the iDrag on the tower at the end there, because if you noticed it, it would have clearly shown that iDrag was on the tower. Anyway, well, and we just get the war bounty reward. We came second, so I mean, I don't really mind what I get here. Yeah, gold, that's fine. I need it for the new Skelly Barrel. Anyway, so that's going to be that. Thank you guys for watching. I'm in Masters 3. That's going to be me signing off for now. Thank you and goodbye.